This is Perky of Perky Perspectives. As you can see, I am recording 2 times right now. I'm recording on my actual audio recorder, and I am recording through Periscope. So for anybody that does not know already, like does not follow me on anything or whatever, then you may not know that I do Perky Commute on Periscope. Hi, Periscope. And I also do podcasts, the Perky Perspectives podcast. So because I have a recorder, I'm going to start to combine both of these and do 2 at a time. Dang, the police are out today. So for anybody that doesn't already, please go follow me on social media. My Instagram is PerkySexyCool. My Twitter is Tony_TonyTone. And my podcast can be found under Perky Perspectives, with the Periscope being under the same name. I also am really trying to figure out the best ways to be active on my my Patreon page, because I need some more patrons. Like, I need some, period. Actually, I don't have any. I would love to have some patrons so that a lot of this work starts to make more sense. So I'm gonna be like probably revamping my whole Patreon page. So please look forward to that. It's patreon.com/perkyperspectives. And yeah, let's get into this episode, right? So today, I just want to do a quick overview. It was a long weekend for me, and I was trying to record a little bit over the weekend, but I just got really busy. So I just want to give you guys like a slight overview, right? So let's see. This was the weekend of the 25th, the 26th, and the 27th. So I first began by deciding to do something totally different, right? So I began, I don't know, how do you explain it? I'm now in the sales field. So for anybody that knows, I'm a social worker. I do social work. I could do counseling. I could do therapy. I hold meetups so that the community can speak. And I plan on having more community building opportunities. I have the podcast. I work with some nonprofits here and there. Like, I do a lot within the world of social services. But it's not fulfilling as far as monetary goals, right? So I decided that I want to go into the sales field, but around something specific, around something that we actually need, and that's insurance. So especially life insurance. And I know that's like a topic that my people in my age demographic, they think about it like, life insurance? Why would I need life insurance? Or maybe it's more so I can't afford to take on anything like that. That's how we think. I'll handle it with my job, my 401k will cover me or whatever. And we don't really think about it. Not at my age. Especially if you don't have kids. And just for anybody who does not know my age demographic, I'm in my mid to late 20s. So, and I don't have any children. Because I know people who are in my age bracket, but they have kids or they've lost somebody close. They may have gotten life insurance because that was something that they had to face, mortality, And so for anybody that has not done that, I just want to let you know that this is the field that I'm moving into. So if you have any questions, please contact me, because I will be taking all my classes. I will get licensed in every little thing that I could be licensed in, and I'm gonna make sure that our people, and that's my skin folk, my people of color, that we're gonna be insured, that we're gonna be covered, that we're gonna take care of ourselves. Because just this past weekend, I seen somebody having another car wash for a funeral. You'll see people walking up and down the sides of the street with the little signs that say car wash for, Jessica or somebody, whoever they lost recently, and they're trying to raise money to take care of her funeral expenses. And I think that's really sad, because what if Jessica had a kid? So you get money to pay for the funeral, but who's going to help take care of the kid? Like, who's going to make sure that her child has a future? Who's gonna make sure that Jessica leaves a better legacy? And I know that was on Jessica, but now that she's not here, it's on us as her family, right? But let's not live our lives like this. Let's prepare better. Let's set ourselves up and put ourselves steps ahead, so that this quote-unquote white privilege, sorry for the bumps, you guys, but for this quote-unquote white privilege that these white people get over us, people of color, it won't be a privilege anymore. It won't be any lines of separation, because we will have set ourselves up correctly. You know, we'll all be privileged. We'll all know of all the different opportunities, because that's really what it is. Just knowing your opportunities, knowing what's available to you. And I know we don't know what we don't know, but there's other people in our groups that know it. Like, I'm going to now know it. I know other people who now know these things, and they'll put me in the right path to meet more people that know more things about investments and about making money and being more financially sound generationally, right? So that's one thing. That's what the first thing that I did this weekend, and it made me feel really accomplished to start a weekend. Like, I woke up Saturday morning early as if I was going to work, and went and did a meeting about the insurance stuff. I went and I met with my team, and I learned of some of the things that we could do to make some money, like now, and then things to make money in the future that we could build up to, and just how to make sure that we cover all our people. So, like I said, that was really good. That was a really good start. But then the weekend took a total left. So I started on the money making, and everything I did this weekend, other than yesterday when I just rested up, was money oriented. So I would like to just tell anybody that's moving into 2019, still trying to transition from 2018, still trying to figure out how to make money, you really have to go into every day with intention. And so my intention for the weekend was to make money, and I did. But like I said, my Saturday morning started off with me being like, oh my God, I'm going to be an insurance agent. And then the second half was like, okay, let me put this lingerie on so that I could go to the Zen Kush event. So yes, so if anybody does not know, like I said, follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Perky Sexy Cool. This past weekend, I did the Zen Kush event, which is Lizzie Jeff's event. So go follow her on Instagram. It's Lizzie Jeff. That's LIZZYJEFF. And the event was Zen and Kush. And I hosted the kissing contest. And I also hosted the spin the bottle at her event. And I know some of y'all like, what the fuck is Zen the Kush? Zen the Kush. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Some people are probably like, what the fuck is Zen and Kush? And what the fuck was she doing in lingerie, doing a spin the bottle contest and a kissing contest? So basically, Zen and Kush is kind of what it sounds like. It's about Zen, you know, creating positive vibes. And the theme was sensuality. It was the 2nd year anniversary of her event. And it's just fun. Like, you have people that have art exhibits within the event. We have vegan food vendors. We have people selling sex toys, CBD oils, curating vibes, vape pens. It's like a whole bunch of different array of things. And we had a 7 Minutes in Heaven booth. We had, like I said, my spin the bottle area. And like, I was curating good vibes over there. And that was fun right there. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it made me feel a little uncomfortable because I just wanted to spin the bottle, y'all. I did not want to participate, but I had to use myself as an example to get people going. But that's a whole nother story. So I had to kiss a few people, y'all. I had to kiss a few people. A lot of it was on the cheek. One person snuck in there, got me on the lips. I don't know what was going on. But it was cool though, because it helped to open up everybody. And so when I did do the kissing contest at 111, everybody was already in the mood. And woo, let me tell you, it was getting a little hot and steamy for that little kissing contest. Yes, sir. I originally started with 4 couples. A taser. No, it's not a taser, boo. It's my recorder. I originally started with 4 couples and 4 singles. And so I had 4 different couples that signed up to participate in the kissing contest. And then I had 4 people who was like, I don't have somebody to do this with, but I would like to participate. And I'm just going to say right now that they are ballsy as fuck, because you don't know who you're about to kiss. But again, this is an event around creating a Zen, and there's Kush there, so everybody's smoking or they're putting CBD oils on or whatever. So the vibes are different. It's very lax. It's very body positive, sex positive. Like, everybody is very respectful. There's people who are topless, and that's men and women. So it's one of those events to where it's like, I'm not judging you already. So you already have a good foot to start on. I just wanted to say again, you're kissing strangers. So just so you know, you're kissing strangers. So maybe no tongue? Maybe no tongue? Okay. So I picked the first 4. The couples came out. They did their thing. Everybody was like, ooh, right? But then we had to come back and was like, okay, we're not giving y'all enough time. This little 45 seconds go by quick. Y'all just starting to get into it. So we extended it to a minute, and then I brought the singles up there, right? So I called my first girl. I was like, come on, girl, come on up here. And she was looking at me like, huh? I'm like, don't be scared now. You looked at me the first time and you asked me to put you on this list. You wanted this life. You was about it. So I put her on there, and I called the other person. I was like, come on. I called her partner, and we was waiting for him. I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna have to call the next person. Man, he stampeded through that group so fast. The crowd, he pushed everybody out the way. He was like, I'm right here. I was like, okay, you ready? So he came on up. We turned on the music, and they got at it. And she was short. She was like maybe 5 foot, 5'1", and he was taller, maybe like 5'9" or something. So like he was bent over kissing her, and he leaned up as if he was done, and she pulled him back down. She was not finished. So that was just an example. But we had the couple that actually won was a pregnant couple. She was a small pregnant. She was like maybe like 4 or 5 months tops, and they was getting at it. A beautiful black couple, hugging up on each other, kissing up on each other, jumping on each other. They definitely won. And yeah, it was fun. So that was the kissing contest that I hosted. But I also stayed back and enjoyed the music, enjoyed the good vibes. Lizzie Jeff performed, and a few other people performed their music. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty of photos, plenty of video on the Zen Kush page. And I'm going to also be participating in the next event. She's going to have one. I believe the themes might be teas, maybe. We kind of talked about it a little bit. So look out for the Zen Kush teas event. That will be coming really soon. I'm going to be holding a meetup. Oh, okay. So yeah, backtrack just a little bit. So that was Friday, Saturday. That was my weekend, right? That's how I started. Hey. So anybody that sees me or hears me stop and talk to somebody else as if somebody's in the room with me right now, is because I'm also recording on my Periscope. As I said, I do my Perky Commute. So I'm talking to you guys in podcast land, but I'm also talking to people on my Periscope. So yes, hi everybody on Periscope. Thanks for tuning in. This is my Perky Commute. I believe today's date is January 28th. So yeah, that was my Friday, my Saturday. Sunday, I relaxed. I was so tired. The Zen Kush event was from 10 to 5, almost 6 in the morning. But I got there at 8. And like I said, I started my Saturday really early because I started with a meeting. And I did not rest. I was supposed to sleep a little bit midday so that I feel rested for the event. I did not sleep. So I was dumb tired all yesterday. And I just relaxed. I planned my week. So I have a lot of stuff coming up. So first this week I'm gonna be recording, and because for some of you guys that follow me, you guys seen that I did a meetup for, what was the date? The 21st. So Martin Luther King Day. But it did not go accordingly because the event place that we chose due to the holiday was closed. So it was just poor planning. But I have another one coming for February 2nd. And that one's going to be oriented, one, from MLK Day, since we did not get to talk about any of those topics. But also moving into Black History Month. I want to go over some stuff. Go over some things that we're moving into as a country, as a people. I want to hit on all those topics. And I'm going to record it. So you guys will get some more audio. But I'm also going to be recording this week and with my small group, and we're going to be talking about things that we think we could do as people to make this a better 2019, to cover some stuff, to be more savvy, be more goal oriented, whatever it is that we want to hit. And then when I move into the meetup, we're going to talk about more community building, right? So I'm going to do a recording that's more individual level. Then I'm going to do a meetup that's more community level. And then hopefully as we build and we plan together, we can start tackling some of those macro level stuff, right? But that's me talking social work. So anybody who didn't understand that, I'm just basically saying I want to talk about it with my friends, and then I want to talk about it with some people that I meet in the community. And then hopefully, eventually, I'll start doing bigger talks with bigger groups of people. So that's February 2nd. I'm also going to be posting about my Valentine's Day Black History Month giveaway. That contest is going to begin on the 3rd of February. So if you're if you're a creator, if you're a business owner, and you want to contribute to the giveaway, please contact me. Like I said, my Instagram is PerkySexyCool, or you can email me at perkyperspectivespod@gmail.com. I already have about 6-7 people that are going to be sending me stuff for the giveaways, the baskets. I'm going to have 2 winners that I choose. And so I want everybody to send stuff in for that. What else? Is there anything else going on for this week? Oh, well, I just have a lot of recordings in queue. So I'm already planning for my March recordings. My February is almost all the way full, but I do have weekday availability. So if there's anybody that has a business, that has a music, art, anything, like anything that you have that you want to promote, like even send me some stories about people doing positive stuff. Black History Month is next month, but I don't want to just do this Black History Month. If you know somebody that achieved something and they want to be highlighted, send it to me. Like, say you have a little nephew that is a boxer and he just won his first boxing match and you want to give him a shout out, send that to me. Like, I really want to make sure that we highlight ourselves. There's too many times like today, for example, I got on Twitter this morning. Yes, I get on Twitter sometimes before I brush my teeth, so what? Don't judge me. But I got up on Twitter this morning, and one of the stories that I seen that was being retweeted was this girl basically going off. She like posted this thing and she was like, Black people don't ever travel. All we ever do is go to Vegas or to the liquor store and smoke. And that's like the only way we know how to celebrate and to have fun. And I'm like, I don't know who you hang around, sis, but that's not how Black people do. We go places. We have cookouts. We barbecue. We travel. We take road trips. We go out the country. We skydive. We zip line. We bungee jump. We go snorkeling. We go swimming. We go on cruise ships. We do all this stuff. Like, and I think that it's really bad that our own people sometimes we don't highlight the things that we do. We just talk about what we don't do. Yes, some of us, we only go to the liquor store and smoke when we celebrate. But some of us, that's all we know. You know, like if you don't get to travel growing up, then you might not ever travel as an adult. Like you have to be introduced to some stuff. And so that's why I'm also planning with my sis Mona from the UK. She has this thing called Black B&B. And I'm planning to do more stuff with her, so that we get more Black people to know that we could travel, create travel packages, go on more trips. I have about 5-6 trips already planned for this year. I'm going on a cruise in March. I'm probably also going to a convention in March. I was trying to go to Jamaica in June, have another convention in June. Probably going to New York in August. Like, I have several things in my queue, and I'm Black. And I've been traveling since I was younger. My parents have been traveling since they were younger. It's not something that Black people do not do. So I just want to bring that up just to say that Black people, we do a lot of things and we should uplift each other and highlight these things. And I want to be one of those people to do that. So please send me any stories. Once again, my email is perkyperspectivespod@gmail.com. My commute is basically over, so I'm going to get off. So please subscribe, comment, rate to my podcast, Perky Perspectives. The more comments I get, the higher I raise up on the Apple Podcast queue. So that means more people will be able to find and listen to me. That means the more things I'll be able to do. Once again, become a patron. Like, even if you don't want to pay on a continuous basis, if you put down $1 $2. Buy me, act like you buy me a coffee, like, and we sitting here chatting and you drinking coffee with me. Like, anything like that helps. Like, all this stuff adds up, and it ends up, like I said, I travel. I'm creating these packages. Like, I'm creating meetups and other opportunities for us to do things. I go to events. I do a lot. And so any type of money that you can help, I'll just be able to do more. And I'll be able to bring people with me. Like, I need an intern, a tech intern. So maybe if you guys start sending me money through Patreon, then I can hire a tech intern for, you know, part-time, full-time, whatever. I could do my podcast full-time, so you guys get this more than weekly, more than monthly, or however often, like, I'm being able to post this. You'll get it regularly. So that's patreon.com/perkyperspectives. And what else? Yeah, just contact me to book me. I am available. And thanks so much for your listenership. I appreciate everything. Thanks to all my Periscope people. You guys allow for me to do this more regularly because I have an audience on both. So yeah, hey. Hi. But anyways, have a good day, everybody. I'll be keeping in touch.